Have you ever walked by a camper van and you're just curious, you want to look inside, but it's all closed up and the windows are dark? Or maybe you're walking by one in the parking lot and the door's open and you can kind of see a little bit and you just want to take a look at everything? Well, I'm opening up my camper van. It's a 2019 ProMaster. It's not for sale, but I thought it would be a fun home tour to do for my channel. And I'm going to take you inside and show you what I've got. Hey there, my name's Denise, and I am in Morro Bay, California. I am a licensed real estate agent, and one of the things that we love about this area is all the different trails and beaches, and just there's a lot of nature and fun things to see. And so having a camper van, even if you're not going to camp, is really nice to have in this area. For example, you can take it to any spot that has ocean view, open up the back doors and enjoy a lunch or dinner or whatever you want. So it's a lot of fun. So this year is 2024. I purchased this van as a shell, as an empty shell. And the plan was to do the van build on our own. But after a year or so, we just didn't get to it. So I decided to start looking for a professional to take over. So I did end up hiring Buena Vista Vans, and he did a great job for me. He worked with me, and I got to pick out all the colors and all the finishes and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun, and I didn't have to figure out how to do all the other difficult stuff. I let the professional take it. Okay, let's get started. Jumping right in, you see this nice bench here, and this is actually a hidden shower. This serves as multiple purposes. It's the bench, it's the shower, and it's also great storage. So at any time, if we really want to take a shower, we just take everything out, hang up the curtain, and it's good to go. Really nice for washing your feet off too. The next thing that I wanted to have in my van, of course, was a kitchen sink. And this is not just cold water, there is also a water heater. So we got hot and cold, and that's going to be nice for the shower as well, of course. But washing your hands whenever you can, that's one of my favorite things. Next, you can see all the storage up above. So these cabinets here, there's 3 on each side, and we can keep all of our toiletries and clothes and blankets and food and dishes all up there. Next is the dinette. Okay, the dinette is one of the best things. We can just back up to, this is Big Bear Lake, and get your lunch ready, and you've got this cozy place to eat. This is San Simeon by the pier, another great spot to back up, and of course the dogs love it too. You take a little nap if you want to, and it's just ocean view. And then we have windows. So I bought this van when it was completely a shell. So the windows were also added, and there's 6 total. Now this is the control for the solar, and so I can be totally off grid or plug in to charge, and this is where you see all the controls. And then you can also see that there's the light switches, there's for above, and then there's also a dimmer. That's for the hot water heater, and then these are electrical plugs, so you can charge your phone or whatever it is. And then this is a dual slider van. So each side has a door that opens, and then there's windows on both sides. And then of course this is the countertop. This is the other side of the kitchen. We've got our drawers and our refrigerator and a really nice size counter for making a meal. So here's the van with the door shut, and you can kind of just get an overall look of everything. And of course, here's the bed. It's a very cozy bed, actually. I don't know if it's quite a queen size, like a queen king mix, but it's very, very cozy. 2 more lights in the back. And you can see the dinette table moves. Is it Laguna? I can't remember. But yeah, so these turn on. So that's a nice one if you just want some nice reading lights when it's dark out. And I had those custom made from Etsy. Okay, so here's the lights above the dinette, and then you can see we, of course, have the fan controlled by remote. And here's a closer look at the fridge. We've got a freezer up top, and then there's 2 drawers that hold silverware and all those little goodies. And then down below, we have our toilet. So it's a compostable toilet, and there's a little fan in there that is constantly running. I remember reading it's something like a computer fan, basically. Oops, gotta latch it. And so that's about everything. We're right back to where we started at this nice bench. And one thing that I also didn't mention was on the left side bench underneath is where the water tank is. And on the right hand side is some more storage and where all the electrical is stored. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining me on this tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and reach out in the comments if you have a camper van or you're looking to get a camper van and you want to share what your must-haves are, or if you have any questions, let me know. See you on the next one. So one more thing we have that is hidden is oh no, actually, we're going back to the controls. I think I'm going to cut this part out because I don't know that you really need to see me cutting to dimming and all this kind of stuff. La, 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 la. It is a really nice feature. So here you can see all the different windows, the nice red oak. More light switches for this side, so you can grab it when you're in bed. It's nice to be able to plop that on real quick. And there's another outlet there. We use a warm blanket